Hi, welcome. I'm Jaden King, the branch manager here at Harcourts Whangarei. I'm here with the general manager Paul Beasley, here to give you the monthly report for April 2026.
Hey Jaden.
I'm good, thank you, Paul.
Good.
So what can you tell us about the market?
It's actually quite steady. I think like the sales numbers in April for Whangarei were 104 compared to 106 in April, same period last year. A little bit down on March. The median sale price has dropped just a little bit too compared to March, but it's actually still higher than it was in April 25. So I think, it sort of represents a pretty steady market. Median days to sell for last month, it was 55. It has peaked at about 70 odd over the last 12 months or so. So that's a really good sign as well. Just talking to the salespeople, there's been some good numbers coming through open home. There's still some really good genuine inquiry, and there's a lot of stock in the Whangarei market now in that sort of lower first home investment bracket. And I think that although deals may be taking a little bit longer just to sort of finalise, there's still a lot of activity and still a lot of buyers out there looking to make things happen.
Yeah, I think the buyers are genuine about what they're wanting to do. They're coming. We've seen good open home numbers. There's no denying, I believe the war's is having a little bit of an effect to what's happening in the market. We can see that month on month. But I think the positive of that is the year on year, the market's actually growing and it's actually moving in the right direction.
It's actually a good sign because you're dead right. I mean, what's happening offshore is probably putting a little bit of doubt in some people's minds, both vendor and purchaser. But it hasn't impacted too much on value. It hasn't impacted too much on turnover. Properties turning over. To me, the sign is that once that's tidied up, and hopefully it tidies up soon, there's a big buyer pool. Interest rates haven't got out of hand. I think we're going to see some real activity even over the winter.
Yeah, absolutely. It still feels positive. So
it does. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the Northland overall, the median price rose 6.2% from the last month, and that's a pretty good sign. So that sort of takes in the Bay of Islands, far north, Kaipara district and Whangarei. So it's actually quite a good sign.
And we're seeing that similar trend sort of following nationwide as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we're following the same trend as the nation. You can sort of sit and wait. The problem with sitting and waiting is that you just don't know. And the other problem with sitting and waiting, often as things take off, you can miss the bus from a buyer perspective. So I think it's just about looking at your situation right now. What is it we want to do next in terms of a vendor? Get the property appraised, and if it fits your needs, it fits your plan, it's as good a time as any to get the property on the market. Likewise with the buy, if you've done your homework, you've talked to your broker, your bank, you're in the market to buy, there's selection out there. You don't have to rush, but just have a look around because there are some real good opportunities out there to buy right now.
And I think that's a really good point, is the buyers that we're seeing prepared, that have already gone out, who've got the brokers, got their team around them, they're ready to move, and transactions are still happening, and they're able to move relatively quick. So
exactly.
And we're seeing that through the contracts we're putting together. So thank you very much, Paul, and we'll see you all again for next month's.